Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of March. This is your daily recap. It's been a very choppy day here in the market. It's been a lot to do, and let's just jump into it. And let's just start with the five off real quick. On the 5 minute chart, you can see we gapped down, we went lower, then we came off of it on the SPY, rolled back over this afternoon, and we've kind of been flatlining ever since. All in all, we have an inside day, or not even inside day, a little outside day, but nothing special here on the SPY. Note here that volume's not big. The oscillators cooled off, and we need this to go more, right? So we're at 142 now on the New York Stock Exchange. We're still at 235 on the Qs. That's still too high. On the Qs specifically, they were stronger. We actually pushed up briefly above the close yesterday and holding in much stronger here currently. So this is all kind of good here at this point. When you look what's going on, there were a lot of different things to trade today. And, let's go back to what we started the day with. First thing is that we talked about commodities. X gave a nice push and a new high here out of this. We talked about that because of the tariff change. And you can see X even, right out of the gate, boom, popped, took off. So X gave trades. FCX tried to push, not as strong. Alcoa also went with it, and your commodity trades were strong. I caught a nice trade on Oxy out of the open, but it reversed and couldn't hold. But notice Chevron right now is highs of the day, and the XLE is highs of the day, showing strength here in the crude sector, which is still going up. For what it's worth, I do not believe that the commodity trades is over, the oil trade is over. I believe these are going to go higher over time. It's just not there yet. So you had trades like that today. I tried shorting the market early on, and that just didn't work. I took a couple paper cuts on SQQQ. Then I caught a nice bounce on TQQQ, which is worth everything for me. And don't laugh, but I feel dirty. I traded AMC again today and made money on it. Apple is living in its own little world right now. And let's just talk about this. This is 7 days up in a row. This is just insane. Still pushing. It was one of the stronger names all day long. You can see here how well it's just still holding up, doing good. Tesla finally reversed a little bit, had another huge move up today, but it's come back down now under 1,000. Again, look at the size of these moves, just big moves. These need a break, but they seem to want to keep pushing the same names over and over again at this point. You take all this aside, it was a pretty benign, not much of a day in the market. This market, they could sell it, but they don't seem to really want to dump us. And I think we just talked about it. Rick brought it up in the room, and what he says is true. Everybody's expecting a big flush in this market. We don't get it. Now, I will say this, I'm usually a very bullish person, but the macro environment hasn't changed. And I kind of believe the macro environment's actually get a little worse before it gets better. But, the market here is saying for now it wants to bounce. But I believe the best return in the risk reward right now remains in commodities at this point as we move forward. So with that said, unless something changes here in the last 20 minutes of the day, I'm going to go home flat. We'll see what tomorrow brings. And, I really like names like Square. Square showing a lot of strength in this market after earnings. And if we can get any kind of dip, that's definitely a type of name I'd be looking to buy. Catch you guys in the AM. Everybody have a great evening.